he has been no more than an inch or two away from it. Same story with Robert Kubica.
That's a pass. Piquet just had a better slingshot out of the final chicane down the pit straight and put the pass on Glock. So a great fight going on there between the two Toyotas, Trulli and Glock. Piquet and Sutil hanging on in there as well, having another good afternoon.
Yeah, Trulli for the first time this season not qualifying in the top 10 as we ride on board with Piquet in this replay, and that's how he did it.
Yeah, quicker off the corner. It's Glock in the Toyota, and now he has the racing line. He has the ideal position. Glock tries to brave it out around the outside. Piquet runs him out of road, which is absolutely fair, reasonable, and to be expected.
Something rather interesting going on at the back as we look at the end of that replay. It was Jenson Button who started from the pit lane, if you remember, just behind Sebastian Vettel in the Toro Rosso. Well, Vettel is pulling away from him. He's 2.3 seconds in front of him now, and he's also got in front of his teammate Sebastian Bourdais. So there's another Toro Rosso between Button and Vettel, who started in exactly the same place as him on the racetrack. So Button having a difficult afternoon here.
Piquet Jr. fancies one of the other Toyotas now, Trulli positioning his car very well indeed, and unless he goes in too deep, which will give Piquet the chance of a switchback, but Trulli much too wise an old fox for that.
Well, Nelson Piquet is the driver under most pressure at the moment in the field. He's had no results to speak of so far, and a lot of misfortunes, and certainly some words going around amongst the Italian press that he's been given a few races to prove himself, and no driver wants to have that kind of pressure on him. So this is going to have to be a big afternoon for Nelson Piquet. He's got Magny-Cours coming up and Silverstone, both tracks he knows very well. But it was here 12 months ago that Heikki Kovalainen, then in a Renault, and under similar pressure from the management, pulled out an amazing performance, finishing fourth, that really turned his season around. So let's hope Nelson Piquet can do likewise. Up the inside of the Toyota, no, not this time. Ted Kravitz has got news for us.
Yeah, James, down in the McLaren garage, and they're all very satisfied with how it's going so far. Lewis's gap just over 5 seconds, approaching 5.5 seconds. But I tell you, they're absolutely paranoid about a safety car, and especially a safety car when if the track starts to break up. And so given that we think Lewis is coming in around 20, 21, 22, something like that, we might see him come in a little earlier just to preempt any safety car that might come out.
Yeah, I think that's a very good shout, Ted. We saw it last year with them preempting the safety car, bringing Lewis in to try and avoid him being caught. Of course, the penalty for being...
One here, there's Nakajima, Webber and Coulthard running in very close order. But Alonso and Massa, 5th and 6th. And Massa's quite a bit faster than the Renault. He just cannot get past. And I'd imagine there's two drivers on a different strategy as well. Hopefully we can pick that one up. And Piquet dives up the inside of the Toyota, nerfs it out of the way. It's very slippery around the outside of that hairpin, but he makes it stick. Nice job.
Yeah, well, it was slightly agricultural, but then again, so are the track conditions down there at the moment. But Nelson Piquet showing himself to be a bit of a racer just when he needed to. He's up past Trulli into 13th place. Meanwhile, Raikkonen has found a turn of speed. That's the first lap, the last one, that he's quicker than Lewis Hamilton.
He's a good distance behind is Nelson Piquet, and Trulli kind of saw him coming, and I think he committed to that move, and he had to either run into him or it was over, really. And so he aimed, as you do. I mean, connecting up tyre to tyre like that is not entirely coincidental. It's something you very much aim at.
And Raikkonen once again is